Hi everyone, Handy Andy here again with another quick product review. What do we have here today? Well, as you can see, I have my Sony ZV1 camera, which I got recently for my birthday. It's a fabulous vlogger's camera, very easy to use, pop-out screen. And I've been doing most of my videos recently with this, but because today I'm doing some accessories for the ZV1, I'm actually doing the filming on my iPhone. So, fabulous little camera, perfect for vlogging, and I've bought a few accessories to make things even more fun and even better whilst doing some vlogging videos. So let's get started. These accessories are from a company called Ulanzi, who are based out in China. They make many different products and very much aimed at the vloggers marketplace, so things specifically for mobile phones, things for small cameras like this Sony ZV1 to make things a little bit easier, a little bit better. So let's start with the lamp here. This is the VL49 RGB mini LED video light. It's a little light that pops on top of the camera and enables filming in low light conditions. As you can see, they've got their slogan on the box there, vlog now with Ulanzi. Let's open it up. Wow, there it is. It's nice and small, comes with a little power adapter as well. Obviously you need to charge it. Goes onto the cold shoe adapter of pretty much any camera, but I've got it for my ZV1. Let's just open up that a little bit, pop it on. As you can see, is a fabulous addition to the camera. Pop out the screen. You'll see that I've got the light. I've not switched the light on. Let's do that. It is an RGB light, so it has all the range of lighting right the way through, from obviously a white light right the way through to multiple colours. Let's see which one it comes on first. Let's click it on. Wow! See how bright that is. That's the. I assume that's the full brightness. Let's check on the back. Yeah, that's as you'll see, 900K, which is the Kelvin temperature of the light, and it's 100% brightness. So that's as white as it's going to get and as bright as it's going to get. As you see, if I just pop that above the iPhone, how bright it is on the scene. That's wonderful, isn't it? Yeah. So that's great for really, really dark conditions where you want things to be a bright white. Obviously, you can change the percentages of the brightness. So I can take the brightness right down, and you should see the picture on the iPhone darken up a little bit. I'll take it back up to the 100%. And you can change the Kelvin value as well from a white light like it is now, and change that to a much sort of more orangey light, as you'll see as I do that. More warmer conditions, you can see, depending on what type of shooting you want. This is a very orangey light. You'll see there down at the other end. You probably won't see it very easily on the camera. But that's at the other end of the spectrum. It goes all the way down to 2500 Kelvin, and like I say, up to 9000 Kelvin at the high end. But also, like I've said, it also is an RGB, so it has all the colours in the spectrum. So let's just change that over. Whoa, there you go, straight away into I think it's a purple colour. And again, you can change the brightness levels, but I think we'll just mess around with the degrees of colour. And you can see wonderful changes in colour happening on the iPhone screen. It's the easy way for me to show you, really, to be honest, but the light itself is changing colour, going right the way through the whole spectrum of colours. Wonderful. So depending on what sort of lighting you need or want to have, what sort of mood lighting you want for your video, there is a colour for that task. Wonderful little light. Let me just turn it off. I'll show you here that the actual adapter itself has many cold shoe, 1, 2, 3 cold shoes, so you can actually build out and make a much bigger version of this light, which I think is great if you're doing some really heavy work in darker conditions. But that's a great addition to my camera. Put that way over to one side. The next thing we've got here is two parts, really. This is the Ulanzi BG2. It's a 6800 milliamp power bank grip. One of the problems with these small vlogger style cameras is the batteries don't last long. You probably get an hour's worth of battery use when firing up 4K video, and when you're messing around changing settings and doing a lot of things, that time just goes so quick. So you need to have a solution. Multiple batteries is a good option, but having something like a power bank means you don't have to stop recording when you're trying to get that crucial vlog. So let's get the box open again. Very simple box. Got a few bits and bobs in there. Don't think you really need the instructions. It is very simple. It's designed specifically to screw onto the base of a camera. You can see the screw nut. It's charged by USB-C and has a USB-A connection, so you can actually connect it directly to your camera. The cable that comes with it is a power cable designed specifically for USB-C. I use the iPhone, so I tend to use the lightning cables, but I have a lot of the C's around because we have a MacBook and we have iPad as well. The camera is a USB, it's the mini USB, so it's more like the Android connection, so I'll need a slightly different cable for that, but I've got plenty of them around the house as well. Again, it just screws onto the bottom, and not only does it provide extra power to the camera, but it also gives you a tripod effect and some heavy weight, so it gives it a bit more of a sturdy feeling, especially when you're giving yourself that vlog style out in front of you. Let me just move my iPhone slightly so we can get a good view of that. There we go, up on the stand. Cable pops in here and plugs into the side, gives you that non-stop power. Absolutely crucial if you're going to get one of these ZV1 cameras. Power bank adapter. Let's just turn the camera off. And the second thing that I bought that goes along with it is a little mini stand, a mini tripod. This is the MT15 mini tripod from Ulanzi. They're very well made, these products, considering how cheap and good value they are. They just are perfect for the situation of learning. In my case, it's all new for me, so I don't want to spend a lot of money on gadgets, but I do like to have a few things to make filming more fun and more easy. And you can see that little tripod. I'm just going to set that up, and then I'm just going to move my iPhone so you can see a little bit better. There we go. So stood on the tripod. I do have the grip tripod Bluetooth, and I can actually attach the power bank to that as well. And if you buy one of the little cages for the Sony ZV1, you could put the power bank perhaps on the side and it would become like an extra handle. So there we go, some of the gadgets I've bought for my ZV1. The RGB light, which I think is fantastic, and of course it doesn't have to be attached to the camera. I've used it there in this case, attached to the camera. You can take it off. I'll just put the camera down safe there, and you see I've got it in my hands here. I just turn it on in the background, and I could use it on the side of a shoot like this. I'm just in the colour mode, and you can change the lighting conditions as and how you want. You could also attach the small or a large tripod. It doesn't have to be a small tripod, but in this case, attach the small tripod to the light, and suddenly you've got a little rig you can put on the side and sort of light up from the side there. It's pretty cool. And it's actually magnetic as well, so the back of the Ulanzi light will magnetize against things that are metal. So in this case, I'm just showing you against the power bank. It's not going to be particularly very strong against it. But if you wanted to put it on something in the background, like the fridge or anything that's magnetic or metal, really. I mean, I'm just showing you stuck against the power bank. But it isn't a strong magnet, so it is there just as a simple way to perhaps attach it out of the way. Ulanzi RGB VL49, very highly rated on YouTube and etc. As is the power bank. The power bank that I've gone for, the BG2. There is a BG3, which is a much bigger, much taller power bank. And in my case, I'll show you when I'm just going to get the tripod that I use and show you how you can combine the two. I've got the Bluetooth tripod. Just show you that as well. Fabulous 3 stance tripod, obviously. It's a Bluetooth adapter and handle, and you can just stick that on there, Oops. And away you go. What I was going to show you there was how I can make it even even bigger. I can attach the power bank to the tripod. There we go. And then attach the camera to the top of the power bank. I'm sorry you can't quite see this. It's difficult to film and move the cameras at the same time. But what I've got there then is a much longer reach for the camera itself, which is great because the lenses obviously are quite narrow in terms of field of view. Let me just open the screen and you'll see that with this extra distance, you probably just see that on the screen, that I've really got a good field of view for vlogging by adding the tripod and the power bank to give me that extra height. I'm just going to tighten that up a little bit. So again, perfect addition to this particular camera. These sort of attachments will work with most cameras. It's just that I've got the ZV1 from Sony, and they all have the standard camera attachments, the screw thread, the cold shoe, etc. So you can attach it to many others. So Ulanzi, very well recommended by people on the internet and also by Handy Andy in this review. And I'll be back soon with another quick review for you. Stay safe and we'll see you all again soon. Thanks, take care.